20 minutes south of Pittsburgh at the great community of Canonsburg.
Downtown Canonsburg has locally owned shops and restaurants and is filled with fun events, especially the 4th of July parade that is one of the largest.
I'm Rich Dallas.
And I'm Sharon Fincham from the Dallas-Fincham Team, and welcome to the American Dream. Stop is Rusty Gold Brewing Company. Let's go inside and meet the owner, EJ.
Hi, EJ. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, well, this place looks great. So you got started, and why Canonsburg?
Back in 2015, I was looking for a place to open up my brewery, and I happened to be driving through town and I saw this building. I saw that big facade outside. I decided that I wanted to check this building out. Once I got inside, I realized that it had beautiful architectural, the ceilings, the floor, all original, and that really drew me in to want to create what we see in front of us today, which is Rusty Gold Brewery.
What drew you to this location?
I could tell there was architecture, I could tell there was a history to this town, but the people is another big reason. Having the people in this town, they're all friendly, they all want to see you succeed, they all support you.
So do you brew all your beers on site?
Yes, absolutely. So we have a 7-barrel brew house here, and we brew every beer that you can try here in downtown Canonsburg.
Well, we got to try the Blood Orange because that was the #1 seller. All right. Well, that's good. I'm a Blood Orange fan, and that is fantastic. Everybody's raving about the RGB burger.
So our RGB burger, we wanted to create a signature burger for the brewery. So we actually fried a provolone wheel. We added to the bottom of the burger, bacon and cheddar on top on a pretzel bun with a side order of French fries.
That sounds amazing. We got to get one of those.
And here's the RGB burger that you saw all the reviews about.
This looks absolutely amazing. I see on the board over there this Death Wing Challenge.
So we developed 2 challenges, one being the Death Wing Challenge. Basically 8 hot wings. You have to eat them in 5 minutes with a 5-minute burn period where you just basically have to sit and let it marinate. Yeah. And if you win, you get your wings free and you get a free t-shirt to be the envy of all your friends.
Thank you so much for sharing your food, your beer, and your story with us and being a part of the Canonsburg culture. We just really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to dive into this. Now we're across the street at Grandpa Joe's. Let's go inside and meet the owner, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Welcome to Grandpa Joe's.
So is there a Grandpa Joe, and how did you get started?
So Grandpa Joe's, I got the name because I was inspired by the creativity of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So how did it all get started? Well, in 2012, I left the restaurant business and I had an idea. I was going to open a candy store a little bit differently than the way everybody else opened a candy store. I opened my first one in the Strip District of Pittsburgh, and I had about $3,500 in my pocket at that time. Canonsburg has been my home since early 2000s. I was driving up and down Pike Street every single day, and this beautiful bank that used to be PNC Bank became available, and I just knew that I had to have it. And I'm investing in all these other communities. It just felt like the time was right to come home to Canonsburg with a Grandpa Joe's location.
So what do you do with your vault?
This is our rewards program vault.
Okay.
And once you've earned enough schnozberries, we're going to be able to open up any one of these safety deposit boxes and earn a prize inside. The other really cool thing I want to make sure I highlight is our world famous $5 candy buffet.
Chris, so can you explain this soda wall to me?
It's over 250 varieties of glass bottled pure cane sugar craft soda. So it's from regional bottlers all over the United States, and now we're bottling our own line of Grandpa Joe's. We do things different than a traditional candy store. You're gonna find novelty socks, you're gonna find toys, games, random gifts.
So what is next for Grandpa Joe?
Well, I think we're gonna continue to find unique products that you really don't find anywhere else. So then we're also gonna continue to invest in local communities throughout the United States. Make sure you take a look at our website, grandpajoes.com, for a list of locations. And if you ever get a chance to come to Canonsburg, come to Grandpa Joe's.
And thank you so much, Chris. This was amazing.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. No trip to Canonsburg is complete without a visit to Sarris.
This locally owned chocolate factory pumps out over 3,000 products and ships them worldwide. Let's go meet the Vice President, Norm. What's the history of Sarris chocolate?
Mr. Sarris, he bought a box of chocolates. He took it home to Mrs. Sarris, and they didn't like it. And he thought I could do better. Really how it all started, he went out and got whatever he needed, the equipment, he learned how to do it, and he's built his business from the ground up.
All right, so we hear that the chocolate-covered pretzels are the #1 seller. Is that true?
The Sarris chocolate-covered pretzels are the #1 seller. This one item has us ranked in the top 10 in the United States of America. Sarris Candies is not just about chocolates.
Okay.
We also have an ice cream parlor, which I'd like to show you. All our ice cream is made right here in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, all 36 flavors. And no trip to Sarris Candies would be complete without having some of our ice cream. Here, our lead manager, Tammy, who's been with Sarris a very long time, has made a special treat just for you. Now you're ready. Now take a bite of that. I'm sure you're going to really enjoy it.
I am excited.
No trip to Sarris without ice cream. You have to have it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for having us. Thanks for showing us around. It was great seeing you. Thank you for exploring Canonsburg with us today. We hope you had some fun. If you would love to live in a town like this surrounding Pittsburgh, give us a call. We'd love to help.
See you next time on The American Dream.